Hey guys, I'm back again, and I got another battle here this time against another guy I found Smogon. His name will be in the description along with the channel. So I lead off with my Infernape, because I wasn't predicting to lead off with Gyarados, and in Gen 4, Gyarados ruined my Infernape all the time. So I'm like, alright, let's set up rocks. And he Ice Beams me. And I'm like, okay, I guess he figures I have a Sash. So I switch out to my Gyarados, because I'm like, okay, he's special, and Gyarados has pretty good special bulk, and plus mine's max HP. Goes for the Hydro Pump, and it misses, which probably doesn't really matter, wouldn't have done all that much. Actually, it might have mattered, you know, because I go for the Dragon Dance like an idiot, setting up so early, like I said in my last video that I wouldn't do, and I get hit with a Thunderbolt. So maybe that Hydro Pump might have mattered, I might have died, but it didn't hit. So, you know what? I'm happy. So I'm like, Stone Edge, let's go, and I miss instant karma. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Obviously not. So I goes for another Thunderbolt, takes me out, and my Gyarados is down, and I'm just face palming at this point. I'm like, fuck my life. Whatever. Send in Latios. I'm like, he has a Guard Chomp, so I shouldn't Thunderbolt, but he might predict me to predict that and go for the Draco Meteor, so he won't send in Guard Chomp, so he's sending this one of his two Steel types to take the Draco Meteor. And I'm like, alright, so I'll Thunderbolt. But he stays in, and I'm just like, that's weird. Okay, because even Draco Meteor should have killed him. But anyways, so he sends in Guard Chomp now, and I'm locked in, so I'm like, fuck this, I gotta switch out to Scizor. And he Dragon Rushes, and I'm just like, what? Like, okay, maybe he won't have Fire Blast, because he's got Dragon Rush? I don't know, maybe he'll have Draco Meteor or some weird set. He's got Fire Fang, and I'm just like, well, fuck, that doesn't really matter. Either one of them kills me. So fuck. But I went for the U-turn, just in case he didn't have a fire type move. So I sent in my Infernape, and I'm like, hidden power, ice, 280 base power, max special attack. This is gonna not kill. Fuck. I'm like, damn it. This is why having the Sash sucks. It's good because he's a lead, but no life orb power. So I'm just like, oh no. So he digs, and I'm just like, what? So I switch into Latios, and I'm like, alright, Draco Meteor. He didn't switch from his Gyarados last time to a Steel type, so I don't know if he would do it now. I don't know, it's kind of weird, so I'm like, I really gotta kind of throw my predictions out the window, because this guy doesn't seem to really be predicting too well, right? So I'm like, okay, let's Draco Meteor. I sort of wanted the HP Fire because I was predicting Lucario to come in after, or during, or some point, but I don't know if it would have killed at that point, so I'm just like, you know what, I'd rather have to switch out after than not kill and get hit with a Dragon Rush and die. So I switched to my Landorus because I'm like, I don't know why, because he could have had the HP Ice, but he didn't. Thankfully, he had Dragon Pulse, but that was a pretty stupid move. I don't know what I was doing there. I was just thinking too offensively. I went for the Earthquake. He actually predicted this time. He goes to his Braviary, and I'm like, no! I had just decided to stop predicting, and now he gets it right. So I'm like, fuck this. Someone's going to take a Brave Bird, and they're probably going to die from it. He's got the leftover, so it probably won't... It's not that big a deal. He's not scarfed. So I'll just sack one guy. But he Whirlwinds me out from my Infernape to my actual Infernape, so the astute listeners will know that that was my Zoroark. So I Fire Blast, and this is where him Ice Beaming on the first turn fucked me over, because if he had a Hydro Pump and actually hit me, I would have been at 1 HP from my Sash, and I could have Fire Blasted him with Blaze, and it would have done a lot more. It wouldn't have killed, but the Brave Bird recoil would have killed him. So it would have been a double down. But as it stands, it's not, so I switch into my Zoroark. No illusion, because he was last. So I'm like, alright, let's Flamethrower, because he's still got 2 Steel types left. And he lives, and I'm like, Zoroark, why are you so shit? But he Whirlwinds me again, and I'm just like, I am all kinds of confused all up in this place. But Landorus comes out, and I'm like, you know what? Screw this. U-turn. I don't care if he has switch advantage. He has 3 guys left, and they're all really screwed by my Landorus. So I was like, I don't care about switch advantage. I'm going to go to my Zoroark, because he knows I have Flamethrower, but he doesn't know that I have Grass Knot. So he sends in his Tyranitar because he's like, oh, you know, he's got, you know, Flamethrower, and maybe he won't have Grass Knot. But, nope, I have Grass Knot. And Predator has a nice trip, and I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, no, Zorak, again, you're shit. You can't kill anything. But he crunches. I'm just like, crunch? That's weird. Okay, so I'm like, alright, I'll just kill him from here. And he Quick Claw activates, and I'm like, no! And then Stone Edge misses, I'm like, yes. So I do kill the Tyranitar. I'm having trouble with this narration because it's just so random. Everything that's happening was just like, I'm scratching my head. I'm like, really? This happened? So he senses his Metagross. And I'm like, alright, he's probably going to Bullet Punch, but whatever, I'll just stay in. And he doesn't. I'm like, alright, I guess he's going to protect my switch and go for the Meteor Mash or something, hope for an attack raise. But he gets burned, and I'm like, no big deal. But he's in Headbutts. I'm like, what if I switch into my Latios? That would have done shit too. So I'm like, alright. So, and he doesn't Bullet Punch again, so I'm like, okay, I guess you don't have it. And I'm going to get away with actually killing something again because of my opponent's really strange moves. I'm still just kind of whatever. But it's alright, because I've got... No, I'm not going to make that joke. I sent out Landorus. He's Scarfed. Sand Force. Earthquake. Stab. Max Attack. All that stuff. Lucario was definitely not going to live that. Didn't think he'd have E-Speed, because he's got weird sets. But wouldn't have mattered. Probably wouldn't have killed. So that's the game. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.